Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Tia, and we're going to go over this week's Fast and Furious Fat Furnace workout for you. So for this workout, we're actually going to have 3 groups of 3 exercises. It's 15 seconds of hard work, 15 seconds to switch and recover. We're going to go 5 rounds of each group before we move on to the next group of exercises. You ready, Tia?
Ready.
Okay, so exercise number 1, we're going down the floor. We're going to do our iso crunch ball toss here. So in this week's workout, we're going to have a lot of stuff we worked on throughout the week as well, so you're already familiar with them. So for this one, we're going to that iso crunch position. If you can, keep those feet off the floor, bring that ball down to your chest, and then toss it up here. We're working on not falling back. As we go down into that crunch, as we throw that ball up, you can plant those feet on the floor as well. Just focus on balling up those abs, slide arch of that lower back, throw that ball right to the ceiling. From there, we're going to go into our squat to knee tucks here. So, hands behind the head, we're going to squat down, and as you drive up, you're going to bring that knee up toward that opposite elbow, trying to bring them together in the center line of your body. So it's a deep breath in, push that air out, drive that knee up to your chest, and just alternating back and forth here. Our third exercise in this group is our blast off push-up. So for this one, knees just up off the floor here, you're going to sit back into that B squat, explode forward, press back up. So we're blasting off here, sitting, then drive back, deep breath in, push that air out as you sit back, explode forward into that eccentric on that push-up, and then drive right back up. Now if you need to, you just go with a traditional push-up here as well. So you can go down from the toes, you can go down from the toes, lower those knees and press up from the knees, or you can work from the knees. You can also use the suspension trainer for that chest press as well. For our second group of exercises, we're going to start with the suspension trainer. We're going to work some triple squats here. So we're going to go lunge, lunge, squat here. So left leg lunge, right leg lunge, and then squat. So we're going through all 3 of those. Lunge, lunge, squat. Now if you want to take it up a notch, you can add that jump in. So it's lunge, jump, squat, jump here as fast and as hard as you can. You can also do these without using the suspension trainer if you want to challenge yourself. The second exercise is our bag clean. So arch that lower back, bag at the feet. Yank that bag up by driving through those heels, squeezing those glutes at the top. So we're using our lower body to initiate this, and then yanking that bag over those hands onto those biceps, glutes squeezed at the top here, nice and controlled on every single rep. Our third exercise in this group is then the plank with the bag pull through. Push up plank position. You're going to get that bag underneath your hips here, and now you're going to pull it across. Opposite arm here to pull that bag across. So Tia's going to grab with her left arm and pull to her left side. As she does that, she's pushing the ground away from her with that right arm. Glutes are squeezed nice and tight. Again, on this one, slower is a lot more challenging, so try going a little bit slower if you can. You can work this from your knees, or you can just hold that plank for that 15 seconds if you need to. Then, we're going to move on to our third group of exercises. We're going to start with our dumbbell squat presses here. So get those dumbbells at your shoulders, deep breath in as you squat down, drive on up and throw those dumbbells right up to the ceiling. So it's a deep breath in, push that air out as you throw those dumbbells right to the ceiling here, and then make sure with every single rep you're getting that butt as low as you can, using that momentum coming out of that squat to throw those dumbbells up. Our second exercise, we're going to grab our suspension trainer, we're going to work that row. So leaning straight back in that moving plank position, you're going to push that air out as you squeeze those shoulder blades, pulling your ribs right up towards your hands. Deep breath in on the way down, push that air out as you're pulling up. If you want to make this heavier, you step further in. If you want to make this lighter, you just step a little bit further out. Our third and final exercise of this group and this whole workout is our ball hammer slam. So for this one, we're making a big circle, like we're pulling that ball through our hip and overhead, and then slamming it down here. So each time you're going to alternate sides, making that big circle to the side, reaching high overhead and slamming it down. So we're going to get some core rotation in here right before we get some of that contraction and flexion to slam that ball down as hard as you can. If this is hard in your back or hips for any reason, just go with that traditional ball slam, reaching high overhead, slamming that ball down as hard as you can. Okay, that's our Fast and Furious Fat Furnace workout for this week. Great job, Tia.